So, how do you know when a friendship is worth saving and when it is time to let it go? Because some friendships are worth fighting for and some just drain the life out of you. And most of us don't know how to tell the difference until it is too late. So, let's switch that up. Not every friendship deserves a second chance, but some do. And knowing the difference could save you from one of the biggest regrets of your life or free you from one of the biggest strains on it. So, should you save it or should you let it go? Today, I'm going to be giving you the questions you need to ask yourself before you walk away or before you fight to stay. And trust me, this one is personal. Hey, I'm Daira, and welcome to the conversation on faith, life, and everything in between. So grab your snack or coffee and let's get into it. And if you're new here, go ahead and hit like and subscribe so you never miss a conversation. So I've been in ministry for over 15 years, and one of the most tender conversations I have with women is about friendship. We talk about marriage and family and everything in between, but what about friendship heartbreak? Because it can be lonely, and the repairs aren't always an easy Band-Aid fix. So I have to be really honest with you. I had a friendship of over 8 years and I lost it. And the hardest part, it was my fault. I was hurt by something that had happened and I said words that I could not take back. And yet within 24 hours, I apologized and I tried to make it right. And I was met with silence. And I want to tell you something. Silence is sometimes harder than a breakup because at least a breakup gives you a conversation. Silence makes you feel like the whole thing meant nothing. So I kept trying. I sent flowers on her birthday. I reached out. I did everything I could to show how truly sorry I was. And eventually, I had to let it go. Not because I wanted to, but because she had made her decision. She decided her life was better without me in it. Ouch. And when you're on that side of it, when you're the one who feels like you weren't worth it, it's a different kind of hurt. So, if you're asking the question today, should I save this friendship or should I let it go? That already tells me something. There's probably something in that friendship that is hurting you. So let me give you a few questions to sit with. The first one is, have you actually addressed it? Because conflict is really hard. Nobody likes it. But letting things build up without giving the other person a chance to make it right, that is worse. Sometimes what feels like a friendship problem is really just an unspoken conversation that nobody wants to have. So have it. Second, do you have enough? Let me explain. Enough loyalty, enough memories, enough good to balance out the hard, because the reality is nobody is perfect. Not you, not her, and a friendship shouldn't be discarded over imperfection. But if the good memories are getting harder and harder to find, that is worth paying attention to. Third, is she actually for you? Because sometimes we get annoyed and we need to just take a step back from a friendship, but a true friend, someone who is genuinely for you, she is rare and she shouldn't be easily walked away from. In Proverbs 27:9, it says, "A sweet friendship refreshes the soul." If your friendship is refreshing you, even if it's imperfect, that is worth fighting for. But if every interaction leaves you more drained than before, that's a different conversation. Fourth, is it one way? Can you count on her? Is she there when it matters? Is she showing up? Think of it like a table. A good table holds weight from both sides. But if only one person is doing all the holding, well, eventually your arms are going to give out. Fifth, and this one matters more than people realize, is the friendship godly? Can you pray with her? Does she point you back to God when things get hard? Because listen, fun is great. Laughing is great. And I promise you that when life gets hard and serious, that is when you need a godly friend because fun will not cut it. A friend you can pray with is worth its weight in gold. Don't take that lightly. So here's what I want you to do. Take these questions, sit with them honestly, pray over them, and then you decide because only you know what that friendship has meant to you. Only you know whether it's costing you too much or it's worth saving. But whatever you do, do it with love. And if this is already resonating with you, if you're sitting with a friendship and you don't know what to do, go ahead and comment the word joy below, and I will personally send you a free copy of my book, Honest to Goodness Joy, because this is exactly the kind of thing we dig into. In fact, there's a really great chapter on tribe, which has to do with friendship. Now, if you have been asking yourself all these questions and the answer is it's time to let this friendship go, then end it well. I know that's hard to hear, but here's why it matters. Someone my husband knows recently passed away, and there were some people in this person's life, and they were not on good terms when this person passed. And now they'll never have a chance to make it right. And that is a heavy thing to carry. Because here's what I have learned. If you spent countless hours investing in a friendship, laughing together, crying together, showing up for each other, shouldn't it deserve an ending that is worthy of a goodbye? Just like it was worthy of so many hellos. You don't have to be cruel, you don't have to be cold, but you do need to be intentional. Romans 12:18 says, if it is possible, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with everyone. So catch that. As far as it depends on you. You can't control what she does. You can't control how she responds. You cannot control if she forgives you or if she lets you back in, but you can control whether you walk away with integrity or not. Whether you say what is needed to be said and you love her well, or if you do the easy thing and you walk away and you just choose silence. Don't live with regret. So let me leave you with this. Not every friendship is meant to last forever, but that doesn't mean it was a failure. Some friendships are just for a season. Some are for a reason, and some are rare enough to be for a lifetime. But all of them, every single one of them, deserves to be handled with care because you were in each other's life and it mattered. And whether you fight to save it or you let it go, do it with intention, do it with prayer, and do it with grace. Because the way you love people, even when it's hard, even when it hurts, this is a reflection of who God has called you to be. If this conversation helped you today, like, subscribe, and share it with a woman who needs to hear this. And if you haven't already, comment the word joy below, and I will personally send you a free copy of my book, Honest to Goodness Joy, because you deserve friendships that refresh your soul. I'll see you soon.